After making her sleep, Taeyang again went to finish his meeting. It was nearly midnight when Taeyang finally stepped out of his meeting room. His black shirt rolled to the elbows, veins on his forearms bulging slightly as he pulled off his gloves. The scent of blood lingered on him faintly. He passed the guards in silence. They bowed, stiff and afraid. No one spoke. No one ever did when his eyes were that sharp. The hall was dark, except for the soft flickering light from a pink lava lamp at the end of the corridor. Eni's room. He paused at the door. From behind it came the sound of humming off key. And full of joy. Then a thump. Then a muffled "oh." He opened the door without knocking. Inside, Eni had managed to string Christmas lights around the entire ceiling. Blankets were turned into forts. Books were scattered like battle debris. And in the middle of it all, Eni was trying to climb onto a stool with a stuffed rabbit under one arm and a juice box in her mouth. Taeyang leaned against the doorframe. "Taeyang, you should be asleep." She looked at him with her doe-sparkling eyes. "Eni, I'm building an anti-monster defense system," she said, juicebox straw still between her lips. "Eni, it uses glitter and surprise attacks." She is proud on her creations and it's visible in her eyes. "Taeyang, that would terrify anyone. He said amusingly, looked at everything she put efforts. She grinned. "Eni, even Mafia dudes?" He smirked slightly. "Thyung, especially Mafia dudes." Eni dropped the bunny and jumped off the stool. "Eni, you missed dinner again. She nearly complained. "Taeyang, I was busy." He shrugged his shoulder carelessly. "Eni, you're always busy." She picked up her bunny and marched over. "Ynie, I saved you some rice and kimchi, but I ate the chicken. She said as she cooked all the meal. Thyung. "Not surprised, Grandma," he teased her. She handed him a small plate wrapped in plastic. Her hands were tiny, but so determined. It made something in his chest ache. Thyung grabbed the plate. Which have a little amount of rice and smiley, made from ketchup. Hers and Taeyang's favorite. He same eat the rice. Thyung. "Eni," he said softly. Place the plate on the nightstand. "Eni?" She whispered, knowing what's coming. Thyung. "Why didn't you sleep?" he asked softly. She looked down, fiddling with her fingers. Ynie. "Had a nightmare," she mumbles softly with a cute, embarrassing pout. He knelt to her height, gently brushing her hair from her face. Thyung. What was it about? She hesitated, then whispered, "Ynie. You were gone." She looked at him with her little moist and frightened eyes. Thyung. Froze for the first time. He don't like that fear. The fear he sees in her little prince's eyes. He hate it. Ynie. I looked everywhere. The guard said you left me. That you didn't want me anymore. Her voice trembled. "Eni, you're the only family I got left." She lower lip wobble. She sniffed. His heart clenched in a way he hated. Tiung. "I'd never leave you, princess," he said softly, cupping her small face. Ynie. "You promise?" She sniffed. He placed his hand over her small one. "Taeyang, on my life, princess, you're Taitei's heartbeat." He pecked her head softly. "Eni, I'm your heartbeat?" she asked with piqued curiosity. Taeyong chuckled at her small curious face. Thyung. Yes, of course. He softly wipes her tears. Ynie. Oh, so you're living because of me. She said with her sparkling eyes closing parenthesis. Thyung. Indeed. He laughed. Ini didn't say anything. She just buried herself in his chest, holding him like he might disappear. If she let go. He picked her up carefully and sat on the edge of her bed. Thyung. No more nightmares. I'll stay until you fall asleep. He laid on bed with Ini on his chest. Ini. Okay. She murmured, curling up in his arms. Ini. But no scary stories. Or Mafia stuff. Tell me something. Nice. She snuggled more into him. Hyung thought for a moment. Taeyang. When you were a baby, he said slowly, patting her head softly. Thyung. You used to hold my finger in your sleep. Wouldn't let go. Not even when I had to take a call or handle business. I'd sit there, frozen, because I didn't want to wake you. She looked up at him, eyes wide. Ynie. You did that? She asked, not believing her Mafia dude really did that. Taeyang. Every time, he said with proud, Orpa face closing parenthesis. Ynie. You were already a Mafia guy. Still not believing her Mafia Oppa really soft closing parenthesis. Hyung. Kind of. Taeyang shrugged his shoulder. Ini. You still had soft hands then? She asked softly, holding his hand, rubbing them to feel his softness. He actually chuckled and nodded. Taeyang. Softer than now. Ynie giggled sleepily and whispered, Ini. You're my favorite scary person. She softly pecked his chest closing parenthesis. Hyung. And you're my favorite brat. He pecked her head softly, patting her finally. Letting her slip in her beautiful dreamland.